Hey guys, it's Dave here with At Homes Realty, and this is Governor's, Governor's Bend Drive. We're gonna go kind of quick and dirty through this house. It's pretty big, and I wanna make sure this tour is under 15 minutes so it fits on YouTube. So let's take a look around at our surrounding area. This is the front of the house. We're looking down on some roofs here as we move off to our left. Big incline, steep lot. Backyard is not super steep, front yard is, and as you'll see here, we're not even going to be really able to get the house in from here. Let's go take a road shot and look way up the mountain. This is probably one of the better views of the house. When I get out to the road, that sucker's going to look really small from all the way down there. Get kind of an idea what the front yard itself looks like. Mostly landscaped, quite nice landscaping. The outside is the best part of this house. The floor plan is great, but you're going to see a lot of updates, a lot of things that need doing in the house. Backyard is quite lovely, especially if you're used to the mountainous region like you are, and if you like that sort of surroundings. It's kind of a English garden meets Zen garden kind of thing going on at the house. I really like the backyard. Okay, and here's our front entrance heading into the house. This is the stoop from which those first shots were taken, and here we are. We're going to cut to a wider angle. All right, here we are in the main foyer here at Governor's Bend. This is a very grand design, if I had to give it a term. That's a nice deep tray ceiling up there. We got to move a little quick through here to get the roughly 4,700 square feet. Off to our right, we're going to come through the formal living room area, open to the family area. And you'll see these, some of the greater aspects of this house are lots and lots of built-ins. They need to be refurbished a little bit, coat of paint, some refinishing, give them a little color maybe. And the floors are a hardwood, looks like a cherry finish, maybe I believe an oak floor looking at the grain. It's showing its wear and its lifespan down here on the first floor. Wainscoting throughout the family room. And here is the first of 3 sunrooms. Got a great character with these flagstone floors that match the outdoor work, all of that rock work out there. Nice, relatively new windows throughout the house. Some of them look like they're not as new. I don't think they've 100% been replaced. You see some water issues here in the sunroom, and then when you look outside, there's an upper deck, which is quite interesting. There's a water issue there as well. Got a lot of water pouring through. The rain has stopped, so it's slowed down. You might not be able to see it, but a lot of rain coming through that vinyl wrap outside. Coming through here to the second of 3 nice sunrooms in this house. You'll see fireplace, the see-through, double-sided, the same wood floors in here, and this great pegboard ceiling that has a lot of potential. And then these features, these Craftsman style shelves up high for knickknacks and decor. Nice casings on the doors. I like the woodwork and the detail work in this house, but here's the kitchen, and the kitchen is the best illustrator of what's the case in majority of the house. You have tons and tons of updating to do in this house. You'll see the outdated tile here. There's very outdated tile in the family room. These wood floors probably need to be replaced rather than refinished in the downstairs. It needs paint. You'll see all of the light fixtures throughout the house need an update. You know, we got brass fixtures on all the fans. I'll show you more in the dining room. Every bit of the appliances need to be redone. See this double oven? I'm sorry, not a double oven. It's a built-in microwave and a single oven. I stand corrected. KitchenAid washing or dishwasher from about 30 years ago, and the most defunct R2-D2 looking kind of trash compactor ever. Cabinets are great. They again need to be refinished. Maybe a coat of stain put on them to give them some age and some depth. But the doors are all hardwood. It all looks like a fully custom job from back in the day. Good hardwood, no filler, no cheap stuff on any of it. But it does need painting and updating, like I say. Look at this great wallpaper. Don't look at it too long. It'll give you a 1970s flashback. Coming through here, this is the laundry room. Nice size. Lots and lots of storage. And the pantry is fantastic. Again, it needs some work. It needs a paint job and some cleaning up. It's tiled, but look at all of this space. Fantastic. All right, now, given the house price in mid 300s, I think you've got another. This is the dining room, nice tray ceiling, big bulky crown molding up there. I don't know how much detail you'll make out in the video, but big chunky crown molding, hardwood floors again, and an ancient chandelier that needs to be updated and has electrical problems. You'll notice the lights aren't on in here. We got some electrical problems throughout the house. That circles us around back to the foyer, and now we'll just take a look at the stairs real quick. All of this hardwood needs to be refinished. It's original pine hardwood stairs and some really nasty carpet up. All right, I mentioned electrical problems. The electric is out in the hallway. We've got tape over the electrical so that no one makes the mistake of turning it on. We got bare wiring coming out. We've got a bath in one of the really kind of a second master that cannot come on. Let's take a quick look at the master. Master is very grand, very expansive. This great little archway into a sitting room with these nice built-ins. Lot of space. Need to update all the lights. It needs a paint coat. In here in the bathroom, we got a lot more updating to do. We got this lovely 1980s wallpaper, which I'm betting you probably won't be into. Big closets, his and hers, with some great hideaway storage back in the attic portion behind the roof line. And then, of course, the other. I'm going to call this his. It's slightly smaller. And here we are in the bath. Big, expansive bath. His and her sinks on opposite sides. You can see everything's outdated in here. Look at all this, how terrible this looks. We're even losing some of the back coating on the mirrors. You've got these beveled edge mirror here with this strange 45-degree look at the top of your head mirror. We've got a tub that I'm betting probably works. You can probably just update the hardware. I could be wrong about that. It's hard to say. I would be putting a lot of weight on the inspection on this house if you guys got interested. And I would anticipate in the price range and size, we're looking at maybe 100 grand to bring this thing up to where you're gonna want it. Maybe more like 80. I'm worried about some water problems too that you'll see a little further down the road in the garage and in the dungeon. And again, we have no power in this bathroom. This is a pass-through kind of Jack and Jill into the third of 4 bedrooms. And here we have the fourth of 4 bedrooms. Some really nice walk-in closet space. And another bathroom that has no power. I'm going to stay out here where you have the best light. Some nice built-ins right there. All right. I noticed no linen closet in the hallway. We're back here to the 2nd bedroom, and this will be the end of our tour, and hopefully this will be short enough to put online without too much editing tomorrow. This is the 3rd sunroom. Crazy big, and it's off the 2nd bedroom with no other access, which is kind of odd. And as you go through, we're not going to go out on this thing, and I apologize, I'm not sure it's 100% safe, but it's got this crazy cool 2nd story flagstone floor, but there's water problems with stuff seeping through, a lot of rotted wood on the railing. I'm not sure that this whole thing might not need to come out. So there you go. That is Governor's Bend Drive. Positives and negatives. Positives, floor plan is phenomenal. Negatives, updating. Tons and tons and tons of updating to do. And I'm going to give you the summary now and apologize. We have one last, really 2 last places to look, the basement and the garage that I promised with some water issues. So we'll call that our summary, and then we'll go take a look at that final negative I have for you, which is I'm concerned about moisture issues with the foundation. Talk to you in a while. All right, here's the dungeon. Let's take a look down here. Unfinished basement. Hell of a crawl space. I'm not really going to be able to show you here too easily. There's really just not enough light. There's light here somewhere, but it won't come on. We'll show you the part that's lit, and we'll talk about what I see back here. Against that back wall, way off in the distance that you really cannot see well, there's a lot of moisture. You can actually kind of see some darkness there along the bottom line of that wall. That's moisture penetration. As I look over here in the depths of that darkness there, where the monsters hide, there is a dark spot on the wall that's about 4 feet tall and 3 feet wide. That indicates a lot more moisture penetration as well, and something needs to be done there, and I'm not sure it can be done from the inside. I would have to ask an engineer more about that. All right, here we are in the garage. Nice standard 2-car, I say nice, that just came out on autopilot. Crappy looking 2-car garage. Needs a ton of cleaning, needs some touch up, but none of it's real hardcore damage. You got this lovely central vac. I'm not going to find that a dependable sales point at all. You can see that there's some sort of electrical issue that's unfinished here. And then here's my major concern in the garage. This is below grade here. Ground probably comes up 6-8 inches above this wall. I would have thought further, but now that we're on the inside, I see that that's not true. There's a dugout portion in front of the house. So actually the ground is right about here, and then there's a retaining wall, wooden retaining wall, and probably the top of the ground is somewhere, probably about 3 feet above that concrete line. And there's maybe a 4-foot gap of ivy and stuff growing in between. But you see this moisture here, all along here. And you can see pretty clear on the screen here, these runs where water has actually penetrated and run right out in little streams. Probably here in the past couple days, we've had a short reprieve on the rain, but there's more coming. All right, so that's the whole tour. I'll see you guys online.